Hello again, everyone. This is Game Collector, and this week we have the very last of the Japanese figure line that I own at present. Beast Out model, Rockman.EXE Beast, Greiga. Yeah, I refuse to use the American name for him. Which, if you do know your Rockman lore and have played EXE or Battle Network 6, you will know that this thing is essentially Gospel V1, or prototype. Well, Gospel is actually like a man-made version of Greiga. Greiga is the very first version of a bug-type virus beast or something that basically was made out of bug frags by itself. Very big, very powerful. And just happened to look like Gospel, and even got its own version of the game, and became a usable transformation form akin to a Soul Unison. Or a cross, or whatever. This thing is really fantastic. And is my personal favorite amongst the two. I do not have faults, sir. Wish I did. Because in the anime, Rockman had to fuse a little Navi-like program called Trill in order to transform into this, and later on he could do it with the use of a Beast chip, or a Juka chip, or whatever they called it. And after the first season, before it became Beast Plus, Netto actually, yes, spoilers incoming, whatever, don't care. Netto actually not only performed cross-fusion, he also fused both beasts together and pretty much got a god mode, temporarily. And also, in the anime, he had red eyes, as he does in the game as well. But about halfway through the show of the first season, he got his arm to fall off. No, not really. But his eye color changed from red to green, meaning he had full control. And you can actually do that with this figure. I'm using him. Ah, come on. There we go. Set the hair down. And you do this. Yes, I just decapitated him. You pull the head off of that body, set it off to the side for now. Hey, where did I put the other hand? Oh, great, both of the hands fell off. Anyway, I'll just stick the hands onto the display for now. This thing. We're going to do a few things with this. Okay, first of all, you pull this thing off. No, I won't be unarmoring this one completely, because, trust me, that's kind of a chore, and parts fall off everywhere. And continue to fall off everywhere until the episode ends. Okay. Put that back piece down, and yeah, this one is... Greiga's head is far different from the other ones. So, his tail also likes to fall off, so I'll just place that over there, and this. This is the head Greiga came with, red eyes, and this is the head Blue's Soul came with, green eyes. So, we'll just put that one over there, plug that one on the body. Oh, yep, that's right. Plug this in the back of his head. And attach the two halves. The fin and the tail. And you now have Rockman full control version. Rockman Greiga full control version. Neat! And all I had to do was just swap their heads. Now, amongst other things you could do, and I hope you don't mind that I'm going to leave the full control head on. Okay, you know what? I'm not. Split the head. Pull it off. But, you know, I just wanted you to see that, because, yes, it's doable as long as you have any one of the Soul Unison figures with green eyes. Or just any of the Soul Unison figures, period. Put that back on there. And then we're going to bring in him. And just pull the shoulder pads off. Because if you've played the game, you'll know where I'm going with this, sort of. Yeah, pull off the arms. And it was after the Forte Cross figure, the pegs are actually built in, if you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. The pegs are actually built into the arm, which the original Soul Unison figures did not have. So, we're going to undo this little vest with the fins on it. Come on. Come on. Crap. Okay. There. Now, the basic version of any Soul Unison, or not Soul Unison, Beast Cross, starts with the actual beast's legs, and usually, if it's Falzer, it would be the legs and the tail, legs and wings. For Greiga, it's the legs and the tail. So we're going to do a Forte Cross version of, you know, Greiga. Makes sense, because, you know, Gospel, Greiga, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. And first I have to pull the Forte Cross head off to get the scarf, because I don't feel like splitting the scarf in half again. That thing is a pain. And we'll put him over there. We're going to pop his neck off again. Put the scarf in place and reattach the head. Attach the little back fin, back vent ports. He's the wrong color, but, you know, this is the only body mold that has the little slot in the back for the tail, so I can't really do anything about that. Well, I could, but it would require extensive changes, which I am not at liberty to make right now. And the shoulders. Put on the helmet. Believe it or not, the red eyes actually make it look a little bit more intimidating. And the tail fell off again, so I'll just throw that right over there until I'm done. Pull off the arms. So now he's just standing there. I'm going to have to pull off that chest piece, and that's not going to be fun. Okay. And there. Forte Beast. Oh, wait, needs the tail. That's right. And there, you have your own made-up version of Forte Beast. And that's done and over with, that's the one thing I really like about these figures. You can just mix and match all the parts together, and yeah, I Ah, crap, why did I do that? Oh, wait, that pulls right off. And, okay, what was I saying? Oh, yes, the fact that all of these figures, all of them, since they all have the same body type and don't have that problem that I ran into with Aqua Custom, that I hope to never run into ever again with any of them, since they don't have that problem, I can mix and match all of the armor. If I wanted to, I could, you know, have Search Chaos legs, Forte Cross parts, and, you know, just mix them all up. And while I could do a Forte Cross thing, I'm not going to because I don't feel like it. There. You're getting Forte Beast and Blues Beast. You should be happy with that. And if you're not, tough. Okay. And oh, would help if I put this back on. There we go. And, you know, just leave that headless torso floating there. You know, with the giant beast claw legs. I am a little disappointed that they never released versions. They only made ones from Battle Network or EXE 4 and none from 5. I would have really liked to have a Colonel Soul, but then again, the anime never used any of the Soul Unisons from 5 except Gyro Soul, which I really didn't like Gyro Soul in the game. It was... Oh, it did have its uses in the ability of using a flight mode, or rather, what was its special? What was the special? Air Shoes, yeah, that was it. The Air Shoes special ability came in handy, but once you got the Navi Customizer, that could have easily been overwritten anyway, so yeah. Plus, when the DS version came out, you could use Forte Cross, and that pretty much meant everything else was obsolete. Well, depending upon which version you were using. If you're using the white one from Team Colonel, then you got float shoes and a 20% boost to your HP. Yeah, 20% of your max HP gets added to your total. Or something. Maths and stuff. I hope I'm not putting this thing on upside down. I kind of figured that was going to happen anyway. And let's try to put it back on. Probably should have done the shoulder pads and body before I did the head. But no! And tail fell off. And there's the upper body of the custom form Blues Beast. And just to show you, I can do that with this. What does this do? This goes like that. And no, Greiga did not come with a display stand of its own. You kind of have to hijack a stand from another figure. And the head the headpiece does not like to stay on the display stand at all, which I may have to do off camera, and I did manage it off camera. Yes, this actually looks really nice on here, like an actual display for a suit of armor. Just set that right there for now. And there's the sword. And that's about it for Blues Beast. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, I'm going to have to decapitate you again. Big surprise there. Oh, this is not good. There we go. Got it off with nothing bad happening. Yay! And then re-armor up into Greiga Beast out. And just like Blue's Soul before it, and Forte Cross, it has the exact same articulation. I'm going to put the tail there before it decides to, fall off again. It has the exact same articulation as all of the others, as the other two figures, and any of the other Soul Unison figure line. Or, Soul Unison, Forte Cross. There's at least one figure from each. Yeah, let's see. You got 3 from Battle Network 4, 6 from Battle Network 4, 1 from each 3 from each version, which would be Gut Soul, Wind Soul, and Search Soul for red, and Blue Soul, Aqua Soul, and Metal Soul for blue. So, yeah. The ones for 5 would be Forte Cross and Forte Cross Transmission. For this one is from Team Colonel, and the other one that I don't have is for Team Blues, or Team Proto-Man. And then for 6, you have Greiga and Falzer for their obviously named versions, Greiga and Falzer. And the helmet just started to fall apart. I'm not even going to try. Well, I can start putting the head together, and you already saw me take it apart, and putting it together is just taking it apart backwards. And almost done. Just needs the chest piece and the back piece and the head and tail. And it's so much easier to do with the head, and I don't know why. And there's the last little head crest and the tail. You know what, I'm going to take the tail off to demonstrate the posability. Although the back piece also likes to fall off. There's the arm. Shoulder pads aren't exactly cooperative either. And yeah, his hands are stuck as giant claws. I also, since he didn't come with the stand, here's his box. Move all this crap off to the side. Move him off to the side. This is the box he came in. He was posed already in the beast form. He is the instructions, 1 page. Yeah, came pre-assembled as Greiga, and the rest of the stuff were in little packets, which I never bothered to do anything with. I never even bothered to remove them off the tree because I already have this. Yeah, I already had the one from Blue Soul, so I never bothered with any of the other ones. Here it shows, yeah, between Rockman and Beast. Here it is again. Nothing else there. Ah, yeah. The battle chip, which it came with. Came with this. Justifist, or Break Fist. It's the giant punch that Duo throws in Battle Network 4. And nope, nothing else. The top shows that. Bottom, nothing else. And just because it's also Greiga related, and it came with the, and, you know, I do have the link gate. And battle chip goes in there. And docks onto that like that. I don't have the Japanese version of Greiga, so this thing is really useless. It's just a chunk. It has no effect on the US version. All of the programming was removed from it. Which sucks. Because I could have had infinite Greiga. You know. Normally in the game, you would, once you get it, you can use it for 3 turns. On the 4th turn, you can go into Beast Over, which after that, Rockman's HP starts to take a steep decline down to 1, and your Buster stats go zippo. But every time you go into a fight after that without using Beast Over or Beast Out, you get 1 turn back. So, yeah. Or you just pull him out of the network and then plug him back in and it automatically resets. So, give and take. Give and take. At least I think it automatically resets. And again, I really do wish I had Falzer so I could, you know, make the double beast mode, or fusion beast, whatever. So, that's the last episode for the Japanese stuff. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you all next week with more Megaman.EXE, or Megaman Battle Network, to be more precise. No, we're not doing any Ruby Spears. You should be thankful for that. Later.